Endgame's probably not even a top 10 movie in the MCU. This might piss some people off. I think Avengers Age of Ultron is better than this. What up, y'all? It's your boy Nick. We're going to get straight to it, but only because this is the first episode of this series, let me just give a quick explanation real quick. So over my years, I have been told that I have a lot of unpopular opinions, even though I don't agree with that. Like for me on this channel, usually I like to promote facts over feelings. I tell you my truth and I tell you what I feel like you need to hear, not what you want to hear. On this series, the unpopular opinion, all that goes out the window. This series isn't about facts. This series isn't about the truth. This is just strictly my emotions and how I feel. And so I wanted to make this video because I've had these arguments for years. Avengers Endgame is not good. First off rip, this movie loses a ton of points because the very first thing that we see is Hawkeye. Honestly, I don't like Hawkeye, but honestly, I'm joking with that part. Whenever people talk about this movie, they always talk about the high moments of this film, but people forget. This movie is 3 hours long. Like the first 30 minutes of this movie is great. The last 45 to an hour of this movie is great. Everything in between that is garbage. Literally everything at the very beginning of this movie was fire. We got Tony and Nebula, they on the ship, they run out of oxygen. My man Tony about to die. I'm like, oh, what's about to happen? Here comes Captain Marvel. She saves the day. She takes them back to Earth. All of our heroes, they reunite. It's such a feeling of defeat. My man Thor is in the corner. He's going through it. They find out where Thanos is. Thanos is minding his business. This man's cooking some soup. This man cooking some gumbo. They go and they kill him in the first 15, 20 minutes of this movie. And I'm like, oh, so everything up until that point was fire. Everything was good until they hit a black screen and they said 5 years later. After that, this film got really stupid. The way they were able to make the character of the Hulk in this movie look so lame is incredible to me. Like, what is it, like Nerd Hulk or something like that, where it's like the hybrid between Bruce and the actual Hulk and he's like a celebrity and stuff, kids coming up to him at the diner. Terrible. I hate how everything is a joke with Thor, and I get what they were going for. They were trying to do this. He's depressed and he's just trying to laugh through his depression. Like the whole fat Thor and Thor being drunk, hated that. The way that they tried to explain this plot was so bad to me because first off, they wanted to introduce time travel. Time travel in any sort of movie or TV show is a dangerous game. It's so much logic that goes into it, and they even tried to save themselves. Like they kept mentioning Back to the Future and some other movies. It was like, nah, that's not how time actually works. This is how time works. Of course, that's very convenient. They were trying to figure out how they were going to go back in time and they couldn't figure it out. But oh, of course, Tony Stark is able to figure out time travel. Like when I was watching that movie, when I realized this was going to be a time travel and oh, we're going to take all the stones, but we're going to be smart and we're going to take them, we're going to do what we got to do, and then we're going to place them back at the exact time they were taken away. All of that is really stupid. And you have to, like, I get it, this is a superhero movie, you got people flying around in tights and stuff like that, you got a giant purple alien destroying the planets and stuff like that. I get it, turn your brain off. The time travel logic was so stupid to me. This movie had one of the most awkward scenes that I've ever seen in my life because they really think that we care about all these characters. I have never met a single person. This movie came out almost 10 years ago. I have never met a single person that said, yeah, man, this one scene was really cool. When Black Widow and Hawkeye was fighting over who was gonna die so they can get the Soul Stone, was so bad. During the time when I watched this in my theater was packed. I thought I was tripping. I was looking around at people and everybody's face was just kind of like, somebody just died. All the conversations that I've had with people over the years where people say that they love this movie, they always seem to conveniently leave out the points about time travel and that Soul Stone, which was so stupid. We had to watch a 10-minute scene of Hawkeye and Black Widow fighting each other to see who's gonna die first. We had to watch Captain America fight Captain America. We had to watch Tony Stark and Ant-Man try to get another stone and takes us back to Avengers 1. All of this was just really stupid to me, and this movie didn't get good. Like all that middle part was trash. This movie didn't get good again until they got all the stones together and Hulk snapped his fingers and then Thanos came and bombed the planet. But for the most part, when people talk about this movie, the main thing that they talk about is the ending, and I agree. The majority of the ending is fire. Like when Captain America grabbed Thor's hammer, and like my entire theater, that sounded crazy. When Captain America picked up Thor's hammer, my entire theater, I remember people were screaming at the top of their lungs. People was going crazy. When Captain America had with the earpiece and it was like, yo, Cap, we got you. And then the portals opened up behind them. All of that was incredible. But the main thing that ruined that epic scene, well, not ruined it, but just something that was really stupid, and you probably already know what I'm talking about. That random ass girl power scene that they threw in when all the women came together, to me, that was so corny, and I rolled my eyes so hard the first time that I saw that. And I'm not even one of those, like, I hate those right wingers that call everything woke, because woke today pretty much means anything involving women, a gay person, or a minority. I don't usually agree with nothing that they be talking about, but that's a prime example of a moment where I'm like, all right, this is what they be talking about when they say woke. And don't get me wrong, I've said this in previous videos on my channel. I love when movies, TV shows, video games, where they have strong, badass female characters. Like Sarah Connor in Terminator, she was a badass. She was cool as hell. My girl Clark in The 100, she was a badass. My girl Senua in Hellblade, one of my favorite video games ever. I get what they were going for, but that scene was just so random and stupid and corny to me. And the thing is, they did sort of that same exact scene better in Infinity War. In Infinity War, when they had Black Widow, I believe her name, Okoye, and Wanda, where they were fighting the girl that was with Thanos, they had sort of that same exact scene, but it felt and it just looked so much better. And I didn't randomly decide to just hate on this movie, but I feel like I read or I saw an article the other day, I think it was Variety, they did like the greatest comic book movies ever, and they had Endgame #1, and it's not just them. I've seen other people rank comic book movies, and people for some reason put Endgame #1, and in my opinion, Endgame's probably not even a top 10 movie in the MCU. I'm just freestyling this video. This is without thinking, but I think Iron Man 1 is better than Endgame. I think Captain America Civil War is better. I think Captain America Winter Soldier is better than this. I think all 3 of the Spider-Man movies are better than this. I think Infinity War is better than this. This might piss some people off. I think Avengers Age of Ultron is better than this. Avengers Endgame is not a good movie. This movie is 3 hours long, and if almost half of this movie is trash, I can't say that this is a good film. Like, if I really think about it, I could probably think of 3 more films that I would say this isn't a top 10 MCU movie. Are we counting the Into the Spider-Verse movies and all that? Bro, this movie is so overrated in my opinion, and I don't understand why people like it so much. Like, sure, the highs of this movie are incredible. Great classic moments between Infinity War and Endgame. These were probably 2 of my favorite in theater experiences, like just the crowd reaction and the energy in the theater. But when you actually look at this movie, bro, this ain't good. But thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new here. Talk about a bunch of different things. Look, I have a lot of these videos planned because apparently people be saying that I'm tripping. But I feel like I be in the right. Like, I be telling my friends, I feel like 97% from the field, being on the right side of history for the most part. In my opinion, bro, this movie is not good. This is damn sure not better than Infinity War, in my opinion. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think Endgame is a good movie? Do you think that it's one of the best movies in the MCU? I think you're crazy, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Love you guys. As always, remember to tell somebody that you love them. Until next time, see you in the next life.